Friendfidence, when friendship in the diaspora feels transactional. You're welcome to the Confidence in the Diaspora series. Hello, I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach and the lead coach at the Smart Speakers Academy. Yes, I'm that coach that helps professionals unlock confidence by mastering 3 elite skills: smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Today, we want to talk about Friendfidence. We're not meant to be islands, right? Humans are relational. We're created to relate. We're created to rely and depend on each other to some degree, at some level. And the truth is that, yes, we cannot live without each other totally. Now, because we've had this conversation about the confidence in the diaspora, what it is that professionals are struggling with in the diaspora, name it, right? We've been able to see that, oh, okay, there's this challenge that professionals are struggling with, and they're across several levels. But then we've been able to also add the conversation on friendship to it as well. So what we want to do today is now to talk about Friendfidence. What do? You're in the diaspora, you want to make friends. What do you do? When you are still struggling with your identity in the diaspora, how do we now talk about friendship in the diaspora as well? You know, we've been having this conversation, and interestingly, someone sent me a message a few days ago, and the person said to me that, oh, this conversation you're having, thank you for finally giving a voice, lending a voice to what it is that we've been dealing with here in the diaspora and everything. And she now made mention of this Friendfidence issue. I want to actually read her message. Before we go ahead, have you tagged someone on this post? Have you tagged somebody on this post? Have you let somebody know that we are live at the moment and we are on this conversation on Friendfidence? On Friendfidence, yes. Are you there? All right, let's get right into it. Okay, so her message goes this way. I'd like for us to be real. She says to me, Coach Leslie, I remembered when I replayed his 40-second voice note from an old friend over and over. Not because of what she said, but just to feel like someone remembered me. I was working hard, helping everyone, staying available, but I hadn't been checked on in months. That's when I realized I wasn't just lonely, I was relationally malnourished. Now, these are her words. These are not drama. This is diaspora fatigue. You know, when she sent this message, I'm like, And we'll have to talk about Friendfidence on Wednesday this week. But it got to me and I just said to her, you know what, ma'am? Let's talk about Friendfidence on Wednesday. That's actually what's on our schedule for the month of July. Wednesday is the day for Friendfidence, so you want to join in. And I know that she's hearing me now. So this conversation is also about her. Now, the truth is that the loneliness of a well-spoken professional in the diaspora shows us that this is real. You can be eloquent, you can be helpful, you can be present, but your inbox only pings when someone needs a link, a ride, a reference, or a rescue. No one actually comes to you to check in on you. You know, she said something like, I have gone months with no one actually checking on me. Are there people calling her? Yes. Are there people sending her messages? Yes. But they only check in on you when they need help, when it is a time for a ride. They need someone to reference them for something. They need a rescue. That's when you are checked in on. It's giving transactional, not transformational. And this can be exhausting. Especially because you're already battling loneliness in the diaspora. Like you're away from home. If there's anything that's your greatest need at the moment, it's relationship, it's people, it's friends. And then there's this struggle. Now, I get it that you show up soft, but you have received the strategies because you are a stranger, a diaspora. You are different, right? You give hard, but you are met with hands. You want friendship, but what you keep getting is quiet debt collection. That's what you're getting. It feels like I'm valued for my usefulness, not my essence. I'm valued for my functionality, not my identity. And the sad part is that you can see others in the same mix with you, but they're not getting that. Others are being given value. Others are being given visibility. They are getting real relational relationships. Nobody is in a place where they feel like it's some transaction. But that is what you are getting. That's what you as a diaspora, you keep getting all the time. It feels like I'm just another person. So, especially after yesterday's live on self-feedings, it goes to show that, okay, if this is what I'm struggling with myself, it will also reflect on the kind of friends I attract, or it can also reflect on the struggles I'm having with making friends. All right. Now, the trauma of one-sided friendships. This is real. Many professionals in the diaspora face this silent grief. There's just this pain. You give time, you give talent, you give presence, yet you receive only purposeful requests. Like your phone goes and the next thing you're hearing on the other end is, I need help. Can you help me with this? You celebrate others loudly, but your wins get bypassed. Do you know, I have seen a lot of professionals in the diaspora, when it is their friends who are of the other skin color celebrating, they post them, they carry them on their head. Like the celebration is loud and noisy. However, when it is their turn, they get a private message because their diaspora counterparts cannot show them off the way they would show them off. So you celebrate others loudly, but your wins get bypassed. You apologize for expressing needs. Like you need help, you need help, but you are apologizing for even calling to need that help. You get ghosted after an honest feedback. Like you give a feedback and you say, why is it that I'm always needed? Why is it that I'm always reached out for when I'm needed? Nobody cares. Nobody checks up on me really. You begin to apologize after that honest feedback. See, this is not emotional maturity. This is emotional malnourishment. You know, you've gotten to the point where you're feeling like, Aisha, I'm not just being emotionally immature. It's not emotional immaturity. It's actually emotional malnourishment. That's the place where you are now. The place of emotional malnourishment. You're just feeling like, I think I'm just the only one. I think I should just leave it. I think you are emotionally malnourished. Hey, Yas Academy, I can see you. That's the point where you are now. And you're just wondering, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. See, friendship in the diaspora is a different conversation altogether. It's a struggle. And I want to speak to you, dear professional in the diaspora. You are not emotionally immature for needing friends in the diaspora. No, you are not. You are emotionally malnourished. You are created by God that way, to actually look for emotional nourishment, to actually look for healthy friendships that can help you. So if you're at the place where you're now feeling like, okay, so what do I do? That's why this conversation is here today. Have you tagged a professional? I want to get you out of that place because you can't do life alone. No, you can't. You can't do life alone. You need someone, you need people in your life, you need people in your space. Now, having addressed the fact that you are not in a space of emotional immaturity, what you're facing is emotional malnourishment, eventually, I want you to understand that this can leave you spiritually sore and socially skeptical. So like you need healing, you need a way out already. Because it can leave you in a place of being socially skeptical. Like, no, I don't want anymore. What you want, you need. What you are experiencing is diaspora hyperguiding. Diaspora hyperguarding. That's what you're going through. I want to name it rightly so that we can face it. See, diaspora hyperguarding is the trauma-trained posture of staying available but never truly open. This is a trauma-trained posture. So it's not a good posture. It's not a good place to be. It's not a good posture to take on. The place where you are available, but you're not open. You're never truly open. So it looks like you are being the helper, but never asking for help, never being helped. You are just, everybody that needs help from me, I'm going to give you help. Just take my help, but you can never ask for help. Or you are building deep friendships in your mind. You alone are the one in that deep relationship. For others, you just wake up and you realize they were surface level for you. While you were building a deeper, intimate relationship with them, for them, you are just another surface level friend. Saying I'm fine even when you are falling apart. That's what it looks like. It's so easy. And I think we should stop that phrase, I'm fine. That shouldn't be a default response to how are you. Because most times people are not fine, but because the culture, the system has made it look like if you're not saying I'm fine, then what else do you want to say? So everybody just says I'm fine. Even when you know that you are literally falling apart. This isn't emotional intelligence. No, it's not. And some people say things like, you know what, I got my emotions in check. It's not emotional intelligence. No, it's not. It's not emotional intelligence. It is survival performance. You are performing to survive. Because what other choice do you have? So you just want to perform. You just want to survive. Now, I want to show you the confidence-rooted standards for healthy relationships. Because you need relationships in diaspora. See, it's already lonely. It's already lonely in that land. You know the way they say it's lonely at the top, right? It's super lonely in the diaspora. Super duper lonely in the diaspora. That you really, 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 really urgently need help. So what I want to give to you is 4 ways to build confidence-rooted standards for a healthy relationship. When the standards are fixed, I will show you 4 healing standards you can use to build healthy relationships in the diaspora. Ones that are confidence-rooted. You can't build healthy connections from a posture of proving. No, you can't. You build it from a place of peace. You build it from a place of you having built your self-confidence. So I want to walk you through 4 healing standards. Number 1, presence without performance. Presence without performance. True friends don't make you hustle for their attention. If you have to hustle for their attention, it is not true friendship. So the standard for picking any friend is a friend who is present without performance. You know that friend who just comes. The friend did not come for you to help them do maybe work on their project or something. The person just came. The person just called on you, just called to check on you. It wasn't to give you any information, it wasn't to do anything. But there's just this friendship that isn't built on hustle for attention. You're not hustling to get this person's attention. Number 2, curiosity over confidence. Now, this is another healing standard that should be the guide for your relationships in the diaspora. Curiosity over confidence. Friends that ask you who you are when they don't need a favor from you. They ask you how you are. They ask you, how is your financial state now? Even when it's not because they want to borrow money from you or because they want to shame you or tell the world how broke or how financially stable you are, or look for an opportunity to seek for financial help from you. No, they are really curious about you. It's not just about convenience. They are bothered over your financial state, over your emotional state. They are really curious. They're not looking for information on your intimate life to go tell the world. They are genuinely curious over convenience. This is a standard you need to look out for. Are they present without performance? That's standard number 1. Standard number 2, are they genuinely curious about you, about what is going on in your life over convenience? Number 3, conflict with care. Now, we have to include conflict here because when people hear things like relationships and friendships, they think, so are you saying it's all going to be rosy or perfect? No, there will be conflict. In fact, conflict, as a matter of fact, is a sign that two people love each other. Yeah. But let's set a standard here. What I mean is they don't weaponize your vulnerability when things get tense. Okay? So there's conflict, but there's this conflict with care. Even though you get vulnerable, even though you are at a place where you are weak, they do not weaponize it. They do not use it against you or use it as a weapon when things get really intense or hard. And then number 4, of course, it's not only about them caring. It's not only about them being present. It's not only about them handling conflict issues wisely. No. Number 4 is you must have a culture of shared growth. You must be growing together. You know what they always say? I first heard this quote from Bishop David Oyedepo, 20 friends don't play together for 20 years. And you know, a few days, when I was preparing for this live, I was still, like that quote came to life again in my spirit, and I was just pondering over it. And I just thought to myself, okay, for me, I think that it's not that he's saying that it's not possible to have a friend in your life of 20 years. But if the 20 of you are only playing for 20 years, then you cannot be friends. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, what will keep 20 people in friendship together for 20 years will definitely be growth. And you know what? 20 people will not grow together. Yes. Because, I mean, if you take a ratio of 100 people, how many people really want to pay the price? I mean, if in a room of 100 people, when you ask how many people want to grow, 100 over 100. But how many people are willing to pay the price for growth? Most times it's not up to 10%. So that means that out of those 20 people, only maybe 2 of them may actually, she's like 10%, may actually be friends for 20 years or less than 2. So the friendship that would be confidence rooted in the diaspora must be a friendship that has a shared growth culture. If your elevation annoys them, they are not your friends. I remember years back, I heard someone say to me, if they ever say to you, you do too much, you have no business in that friendship. He's like let me say spiritual leader to me at the time. He just said to me, you know what? If they ever think that you are doing too much, you have no space in that place. If they ever feel annoyed by your elevation, they were never rooting for you. There must be a shared growth culture in your relationship conversation. Real friendship matches your metamorphoses. Please put in the comment section. Real friendship matches your metamorphoses. Please put it in the comment section. Real friendship matches your metamorphoses. That's why Bishop Oyedepo will always say 20 friends don't play together for 20 years. Because if we're not matching our metamorphoses, we cannot be friends. So a friendship that will be confidence rooted, a friendship that will be a standard, that will be healthy friendship, must have this standard, a culture of shared growth. A culture of shared growth. Thank you. I can see the comment section. Not many people are willing to pay the price for growth. You are on a journey. You've told yourself, this is what I want to do per day. And your friends think you're being too serious. Your friends think you're being too, must you do it every day? You have no conversation there. Because at the end of the day, real friendship matches your metamorphosis. A culture of shared growth. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. If we do not have a culture of shared growth, we cannot be in the same space. And this applies even in marriage. Well, this is not a conversation on marriage, but yeah, most friendships now metamorphose into marriage. Now, even a marriage that will thrive, even a couple that will be together, true relationship, whether within the confines of marriage or within a girl-to-girl friendship or male buddies or something, it must match your metamorphosis. Do you know that I found that men in their 30s, 40s, when they meet each other, the first they say, where are you now? Like there's this question of where are you now? So because they want to know if you are the kind of person, if the person is saying, okay, I'm here, and then you don't have anything to say, you notice that after that you start calling your friend. And you claim he's your friend from secondary school. You start calling that your friend from secondary school and he isn't picking your call anymore. Because the moment you just describe where you are, and he just, like at the spot, he has already defined whether you should be in his space or not. So you don't want to be in that space where you're just saying, okay, let's build friendship. No. Real friendship must Match your metamorphosis. And thank you. I saw that in the comment section. All right. So you don't need to fix your tone. You need to reclaim your threshold for belonging. Now, if your friendship is confidence rooted, if your friendship follows these 4 standards that I just give you now, these 4 healthy standards, I can assure you that with or without fixing your tone, without trying to fix your accent, without trying to change your skin color, you can build healthy relationships in the diaspora. Do you know that most times people keep saying things like, I don't know why they want to be my friend. You know, we had Coach Jennifer here a few days ago. Coach Jennifer is in the UK. Coach Jennifer is a confidence coach for children in the diaspora. So we have to have this conversation on Saturday on the diaspora issue. And yeah, I think I also have an invite on her platform on Saturday about, okay, that's by the way. So yeah. And she was saying something. She said, I attend a pure British assembly. Like the church she attends in the UK is a completely British. She and another family, there are just 2 families that are Africans in that congregation. And here was, she says, people run away from these churches. Africans run away from these churches when they come because they feel like they feel displaced in these places. But she says, I've been in this church for years. Ever since I moved to the UK, this is the church my family and I attend. And she says recently she was chosen. That one of the oldest British members there came to her and said, I love the way you do your things. Come and join the board. And she said that's how she was given a very high stake, but nobody has ever taken that kind of position there who is not British. This is a purely British assembly. Why? These standards must be met. And she says, I don't lack friends in the diaspora. I don't lack relationships. See, there's something called Friendfidence. There's something called Friendfidence, dear diaspora, professionals in the diaspora. My heart goes out for you. But the truth is, these are the standards. Everybody in the diaspora is on the move. Now, I get it. You feel lonely and all of that, but it should follow these standards. Yes, it should be curiosity over just other factors. The person should really care for you. The person, curiosity over convenience, presence without performance, and all of that. But this 4th factor is like the biggest factor. Hi, Moena. Shared growth culture. You must have a shared growth culture. You are in the diaspora. As you are growing, let it be that you are attracting those. See, likes attract likes. You will definitely attract your kind of person. You will definitely attract the kind of person that you are. So as you are moving, look out for people who have these 4 standards, and you will never be left lonely. And to you, Mrs. Ibuku, that sent me this message, which this conversation is all about, I hope that this has given you a feeling of warmth. My hug to you. And I'm sending you warm flowers from here all the way to Germany, right? But I want to say to you that, hey, you can. If you follow these healthy standards, you can have a confidence-rooted, healthy friendship. I hope that this was a blessing for you. And I know that as it is for you, you want to also get into the 21 in 1 bundle. It is just a few days to go. Yeah, I think we have just 7 days to go and we will get this bundle to you. Yeah, flash sale goes up on the 30th of July. You want to get these 21 bundles, tag a professional. Let them know that finally there's a holistic solution for the professionals in the diaspora. It is time to stop shrinking into silence. It's time to start stretching into spaces that don't stretch for you. You need to own that land. See, my anchor is that scripture, wherever the sole of your feet touches, right? The sole of your feet is already in the diaspora. It is yours for inheritance. There's a way to collect it as an inheritance. There's a way to own it as an inheritance. That's what the 21 in 1 bundle is all about. That's what it is. You get scripts to end cycle friendships with grace. Yes, in case you are in a space where these standards I just gave you now, they do not match up in the friendship cycles that you have, I will give you scripts to just end it. It's in the Friendfidence guide. I'll train you for confident boldly. Confident body language, confident boundary setting, confident bold speech. These are 3 factors that attract certain kind of friendships into your life. 3 factors. Confident body language, confident boundary setting, confident bold speech. See, people can tell with your body language if you are confident or not. People can tell if your boundaries are there or not. People can tell if your speech is bold or not. So in the Friendfidence guide, I gave you all of this that can help you. Plus, daily frameworks to build emotional stamina and identity depth. If you're in your nation, if you're in your home country, right? These may not look like they are important. But if you're in the diaspora, these are no-brainer. Like, you need them. You need them. You need emotional stamina in the abroad. For lack of a better way to put it, you need emotional stamina in the abroad. You need it. Because things will happen there that you feel like, should I just come back home? And for those of you who are feeling, should I come back home? Holiday is here. Should I come back for summer or not? But you're just caught up in, what if I come back? There's just a lot going on in your mind. I created for you the Homefidence guide. If you need to relocate, that guide is for you. If you need to come for a visit, but you do not know how to navigate coming back home because of diaspora issues and all of that, I also created a Homefidence guide for you. Daily frameworks. It also involves a step-by-step system to shift from drained and disposable to dignified and deeply rooted. Okay, how do we get the bundle, please? Use the link in our bio or send us a message and you will get it. Hello, Moana. Okay, so use the link in our bio. You see the link in our bio on this our Instagram bio. Or just follow this page, Moana. Follow this page, send us a DM immediately, and a team member will reach out to you right away. A team member will reach out to you right away to get the 21 in one bundle for you. So the Homefidence guide is there. It can help you. Emotional safety has a shelf life. Emotional safety has a shelf life. This is not a forever offer. So the Total Finance in the Diaspora bundle is available now. It's at the price of your last unreciprocated friendship. That's the cost. And in just a few days, it disappears, right? Oh, okay. Moana. Oh, great. All right. So you need this bundle. Moana, this bundle is for you. Follow this page. Send us a DM. I will chat you up. A team member will chat you up, but I'll chat you up personally. Or better still, you can still use the link in our bio and get it into one in one bundle. You need it. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's so good to have you here. We need it. We need to spread the word to every Nigerian, Africans all over the world in the diaspora. You need it. Join the flash sale. You get all of the bundle on July 30th. But just use the link in our bio or send me a message, Moana. Send us a message. We'll reach out to you immediately. Okay. You need to open the door for your security in the diaspora. Final words before I go. You were not born to beg for belonging. Please put in the comment section. You were not born to beg for belonging. You are not needy. You are not weak. You are not too much. Like they say to you all the time. Oh, you're too much. You're just doing too much. No, you are not any of that. You are just a powerful soul who got tired of being addicted into acceptance. You are just a powerful soul who got tired of being accepted, who got tired of being addicted into acceptance. So, and now you are ready. I am Leslie Grace, and Africa's first female mental performance coach, your confidence coach for professionals in the diaspora. I teach bold healing through smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking. And your next chapter of confidence begins in the 21-in-1 Total Finance in the Diaspora bundle. Click the link in bio to get it. I'll see you tomorrow. Every day, Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. We're here. You're watching on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel every day. Thank you. Like I said in the comment section, I'm not here to beg for belonging. Awesome. I love it. Every day we're here on YouTube, 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. But aside from the live sessions, we keep sharing with you everyday tips on how to navigate smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. So you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like every video that we share it with people that you know that need it, especially those in the diaspora. They need it. July is dedicated to you, professional in the diaspora. So every day in July, we're here Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Saturdays at 7 p.m. Mark your time. Don't miss it. Tell every professional in the diaspora that you know that, hey, somebody has finally created a solution for us that nobody has ever spoken about. Yes, we're the first to create it. And yes, it's a wholesome, complete solution that you need. All right. On Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, follow us at the Smart Speakers Academy. YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, still the Smart Speakers Academy, and you get every single fact that you need. I'll see you tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Smart World.